Alrighty, we've got another spring start video here. It involves our little tent. And inside of this we have a couple gasoline engines, but the key component one we're going to be looking for here is our Bolens tractor, which has a pull ladder on it and a variety of other stuff next to the kayak and the chipper shredder. So I'm going to go ahead and take all this stuff out and bring a battery out and let's get it fired up. Okay, get all that junk out of here. Got my battery right there and an adjustable wrench underneath the hood. Got all sorts of stuff in here. Let's drop the battery in her hole. It's still up on air, so in theory, drop the battery in there. Why don't I check the oil while I'm here? I'm sure it's got gas. Should have changed the oil before we put it away. I did, and it has plenty, so we're good there. I'm sure it's got gas, so I'm not even going to bother. Well, why not? Yep, we've got gasoline in there. I'm sure it's got some sort of restore or something like that in it. No big rat's nest to look at. So I'm going to drop the battery in there and I'll meet you right back here in a second. Okay, the battery's in, terminals are on, battery's nice and happy. It's time to hop on this thing. And I even have a key in it. How about that? So, I have to remember how to use this. Okay, we're on board. We've got full choke open. We'll go half throttle. Turn it on. See if it'll start. Or even crank. Oh man. Just once? I gotta go get a booster battery. How about that? Be right back. Part 2, take 2. Let's see if we get it. Oh man. Let me turn the choke off. That'll help get it cranking over. Let me set the camera down too. That didn't work so well, so I'm going to go ahead and grab another tractor and some chain. We're going to lug this thing over to the garage where we can put the battery booster on it so we can hopefully get her started. Okay, so pushed the tractor out of here. I've got my dad coming. He's going to drive it. We got the chain right behind it there. And as soon as I get my other tractor to have enough juice in the battery to crank over so it can start. I'm really having a hard time with batteries this year. We'll tow it over to the garage and put the booster on it. Okay, so we lug this tractor over here using the MTD over there. Just hitch the chain on the back here. Charge the battery out for a little bit of a time here. And let's see if I can get this thing cranked over again. It did seem to crank a little bit, so let's see what we have. Well, after a test drive, I don't know if you can see in there, mice had pretty much built a nest right underneath the exhaust, so we gotta, whoops, there's a fire in there. We gotta put that out, hopefully, before we do any damage.